Hello, everybody, and welcome to another TMNT draft. We have two rares. Donatello Gadget Master, definitely solid. If you can sneak this in, you can often copy something, especially in the blue-red deck. That's pretty good. Then there's Ninja Teen, which is way better than I thought it was. I had not seen this card in action a lot, and I was just kind of evaluating it. It's 3 mana, doesn't really do much. The 2 mana mode is good if you have some creatures in play, but it makes all of your creatures pretty hard to deal with in the late game, and it's actually a pretty good card. I think it's better than Donatello, assuming that you're playing a black-white deck with it and not trying to fit it into black-green. Then there's Karai, but if I was going to take a card for black-white, I would take Ninja Teen. Similarly with like Orokusaki, I would just take Ninja Teen. And then there is Brilliance Unleashed, which is fantastic in blue-red, but we're going to try the Ninja Teen for the black-white deck, and then just accept the fact that we're passing some blue-red cards as well, and some black-white cards. Those are the main two considerations, I think, are the Brilliance and the Ninja Teen. Well, immediately rewarded, honestly. Prehistoric Pet is a fantastic card, especially with Ninja Teen. Though actually, can't be blocked by creatures with greater power, so it's kind of easier to block once it has 2 power. Though it does have Menace, so they have to have a couple 2-powered things. But yeah, this card's still fantastic. Great in the same decks as Ninja Teen. And we're not actually missing out on any blue-red cards, so that feels good. If I wasn't taking Prehistoric Pet, it becomes close between Orokusaki and April O'Neil. I think April O'Neil is really, really good for the black-white sneak deck. And I think I would go April, then Orokusaki, and then Lord Dreg is maybe in 3rd place. It does play really well with Ninja Teen if you get those tokens to get +1/+0 and Menace. And then Pachyderm is a pretty good green card, but kind of far from my Ninja Teen deck. But yeah, I love getting the 1-drops for my black-white decks. Okay. Pick 3. I mean, this pack is bad. The best card is Shredder, and this card's not even crazy, but it's a card for my deck. Fits well. And the rest of these cards, I honestly try not to play like really any of them. Dimension X is fine. Bot Bashing Time can be fine. I've had Michelangelo do some work in some of my like blue-green decks when you have like some mutagen tokens or some pizzas running around, but it's not crazy. Like Rocksteady, I play a copy sometimes. This is one of the worst packs that I've seen in the format. Like an uncommon and a rare are missing, and I do not envy the person seeing this pack next. Like if this was a pack one, pick one. If Shredder wasn't here, I might take Michelangelo. I might take Bot Bashing Time, and I might just take the land in case I was playing 5-color and really wanted it. So that's kind of not a great pack. Not really good for signaling either. Okay, so in this pack, there are a couple of cards that I like. The first card that I like, Surveillance Cam. Fantastic card. It's kind of hard to justify taking it here because I have 2 really strong rares for my deck already, and both of these cards do not go in the same strategy as Surveillance Cam, even remotely. That being said, I'm going to clock that this is here, and then I'm going to take Turtle Blimp, because if this is a transition point in the draft, I do, first of all, think Turtle Blimp is just a great card and super underrated. That also plays pretty decently with, like, I mean, it has little minor synergies with these, but I think it's just a good card in general. But if this is a transition point and I start seeing blue and green cards and I have to abandon my first 3 picks, which I don't want to do, Turtle Blimp can fit into any strategy. Escape Tunnel kind of similarly could be a transition pick, but I don't really want it in my black-white deck that much. Jenica's also fine, so yep, I like the Turtle Blimp pick here. And here, the exact scenario occurred where we want to maybe take the Surveillance Cam here or the Lessons from Life. It's actually a complete transition point because I could take Leonardo Big Brother, but if I'm seeing a 5th pick Lessons from Life, it's going to be so hard to get into like a... I don't think I'm going to miss out on a Leonardo Big Brother, and this could be the beginning of the end for my deck. I might take Lessons from Life over Surveillance Cam. I think Lessons is really good. Sewer is pretty solid. Sewer might even be better, honestly. Let's take Lessons from Life, though. Rewarded. We're going to get the Frog Butler now. Frog Butler is better than Lessons from Life. I'm pretty confident in that. Turn 2, Frog Butler. Turn 3, Lessons from Life is a really good synergy. And Omni Cheese Pizza, I would go Frog Butler, Lessons from Life number 2, Omni Cheese Pizza. Look how we transitioned here. We could have gone Leonardo into Squirrelinoids here. But we're just, I think this lane is wide open now. I mean, our cards are, the 3 cards we've gotten, instead of Leonardo, Squirrelinoids, and a Hamato Guardian stance, we've gotten Lessons from Life, Frog Butler, Genghis Frog. Just like 3 bangers for our deck. The, This Turtle Blimp pick was a pretty key transition point. Okay. Now we're going to take Leonardo and potentially just undo all of our progress. We could have, yeah, I don't think that was a wrong thing to do, though. We could open up a card that we really want to play, too. So this card's just the best card in the pack by a wide margin, so we're going to take it. And now Buzzbots is the best card. I mean, on the wheel, wheeling Buzzbots, I mean, we went pick 1, pick 2, pick 3, and then we got 1 Leonardo the rest of the pack, and we saw like 3 really good cards for the other strategy. So I think blue-green is more open. Oftentimes you'll splash in your blue-green decks. You have to be willing to abandon things when they're not going to work out. And I think this is a good chance to abandon it. And we do wheel the lands. We could still like splash these colors. Oh my gosh, Escape Tunnel came back. Oh man. We could splash white. I don't think we want to splash for Prehistoric Pet. But there could be a white card we want to splash. Getting Escape Tunnel here is really good for us. Okay, that was pretty good, I think. At this point, I would rather have my blue-red uncommon over the Ninja Teen, but after my first pick, I was feeling really good about this direction for a hot second. Okay, I do think Surveillance Cam is better than taking the lands. Especially because I already have a couple lands. And too many tap lands can be a downside. But yeah, I think this lane is wide open. Let's just look at our deck kind of as if it looked like this. And what do we want here? Well, we could take Tainted Treats if we wanted to splash black. This card's really strong. Splashing black is usually pretty straightforward in these decks. Turtle Van is better for aggressive decks. Lita's good, but we're not going to splash it. So it's mostly between Michelangelo as a 4-drop, Tainted Treats, Turtle Van. I think Michelangelo is not as good in this deck because you don't really want to attack with it necessarily as much. I mean, I would definitely play it and it's good. But I'm more so concerned with getting like the premium cards. I think this card's really strong. The food is especially relevant for this deck. Henchbots might wheel, and this card's sometimes good in this defensive strategy with a lot of colors. I'm going to take Tainted Treats. It's really, really strong when it comes together. Killing anything of any size is also really good. Okay, Bacon to a Pie is kind of hard to use. We're going to take the Omni Cheese Pizza. We could have gone back towards white here and just like been like, okay, we're going to abandon all the progress we made. But when you get this card with 2 cards left in the pack, you kind of want to go for it. I think we take the pizza over the land. Pizza's really strong. It's really good at enabling this strategy. Now there's Pizza Face or there's Return to the Sewer. Let's just take the Return to the Sewer. Not get too deep into the black splash when we only have a little bit of the mana to support it. Okay, now this pack. I mean, this is the pack where we were going to get all of our payoffs for the ninja deck. So we could have just like gambled and been like, yeah, if we just cut ninjas really hard, we can get it in pack 2, but it's just hard to rely on that. Maybe I take Mouser Mark. Just in case I need a 2-drop. Rocksteady's maybe fine, but I don't really prioritize that card ever. Love me a Frog Butler. Pick 5 Frog Butler is a great sign for this deck. I mean, yeah, this is... I also wouldn't mind Nobody. It's good with like Blimp and Cheese. Any Nunchucks if I get them. Sure, we get a Primordial Pachyderm. I mean, the black-white deck would have gone pretty hard this pack. But basically, pack 1, it was a very dicey line to go through. So I think this is a more reliable one. We don't have any white cards we're trying to splash right now, so getting that land doesn't help. Ray Fillet can be solid. I'll take Tenderize now. I mean, I think we could have ended up with a really good black-white deck. Grounded for Life or Slither Encrypted. When I have Ray Fillet... I guess I'll take the Cryptid. I don't love it, though. We wield the land, just what I thought. We could have had a pretty good white-black deck, I think. We've got avenues into red, avenues into black. We already have the black card we're trying to splash. Sure, we'll take the Ice Cream Kitty. Plays well with Cryptid, Sewers, Ray Fillet. Okay, well... Our black-white deck could have got there. But pack 3 is going to be the real determiner. I mean, we're going to last pick Zoo Escapees, which isn't crazy, but it's still a good card. Okay, when this becomes level 2, return up to 2 target artifacts from our graveyard to our hand. 3 counters on an artifact. If there's a creature, it becomes an artifact, a 0/0 in addition. So it's pretty good if we have enough artifacts. We currently have 5 artifacts. I think that's going to be enough to make this card really good. It's a really strong rare. And they're ones we're actually going to play, like Blimp, Cheese Pizza, Kitty's fine. We have like some token generators that'll be good. I think this card's going to be nice for us. And after that, I would take Ooze Spill. 1 copy of that card goes a long way. Does Machines. I might just take the land here. Helps my mana out. Makes it easier to splash black. Lord Dreg is fine, but on the splash is not as good. Mind Transfer Protocol is good, but just getting the land is nice. Mikey and Leo is also cool. We have a few mutagen token things. I don't really want to play the Zoo Escapees. It's between Mikey and Leo and the land here. Let's just make our mana more consistent. Casting a double green 2-drop is tricky. Now we get Westwind Avatar. Pretty happy with this. This rare is pretty useless. But getting a good top end card never goes amiss. Booyah, Boom Shakalaka. We get Nunchucks. Nunchucks is another artifact for Does Machines. You might think, oh, but this thing doesn't go to the graveyard. And you can, if you have it in your hand, you draw it, then you discard it, and then you can return the artifacts to your hand. So it does still work with Does Machines, though not quite as good as maybe Omni Cheese Pizza would. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Donatello. But yeah, Nunchucks is great. We have some decent sized creatures too. Currently just splashing black, not splashing red. We can still play Ninja Teen. Okay, well, Everything Pizza makes you want to splash every color now, which I think I can maybe do. I have Dimension X. I just put in a couple of the basics. It's a really strong card. Brilliance Unleashed. Also a very good card. Also a good card with Does Machines is Everything Pizza. So yeah, we're just gonna take the pizza. Do I take the land or do I take the Buzzbots? I don't want to play Zoo Escapees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Late game, late game. So we have plenty of 2-drops. I think we'll just take Buzzbots. Let's not go too crazy with our splashing shenanigans. I mean, we could have had a pretty sick deck, I think. Ooh, we did. We're going to wheel the Henchbots from the next pack. Let's just take the Mind Transfer Protocol. Buff up my Buzzbots. I guess we're not going to wheel it. That's fine. Sure. Kind of wild the way this draft went. I think I'm going to splash the Ninja Teen. Give myself some extra power level. I don't think it's great in my deck, but being able to sneak things back is pretty good. And I think I have enough evasion to make that work. The Everything Pizza versus a red card to splash. I mean, the Everything Pizza is our splash. Our black-white deck could have been actually pretty sick. It was just so, it felt so dicey when we had a couple packs in a row where it was like, okay, the switch makes a lot of sense here. But maybe I was just cowardly. So this land only helps me in getting white. It gets white and red. It's not the most helpful. I think a plains would be way easier to use. 6, 8. Hmm. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 lands. Okay, that's too many. We have 1, 2, 3 black sources, 4 black sources. Yeah, that seems like enough. 1 white source for no cards. The red source is slightly dicey, but we have half of a red source. We have 1 red source, a couple others, and the cheese pizza. So getting red mana is going to be the tricky part, but let's just try to draw into it or have one of these guys in play for it or have this land. I don't want to make my mana too bad. Then we have 6, 7, 8, 9 green sources, 5, 6, 7, 8 blue sources. That seems like enough. We're probably going to cut some mind transfer protocols. Some ice cream kitties. My artifact count is definitely high enough for my does machines. Let's cut an ice cream kitty. I don't think that card's crazy. My removal suite is not great. Boom, 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 boom. Let's cut Stockman. I don't think that card's great. And then let's cut Rocksteady. So we've cut a lot of our top end here, but we have Ninja Teen and Does Machine, so those can help. I think this deck could have been better. In retrospect, the black-white deck would have worked out, I think. It's just, at the time, it didn't. I mean, and when we got the second to last pick, Sewer Valence Cam in particular, it was really tricky. Anyway, gearing up for this round, I'd like to shout out the NicolaiBolas patrons, and especially those who support at the credits level. It makes a tremendous difference in allowing me to make these videos, and I appreciate your support. And you get access to cool bonus content and rewards if you become a patron, so that's cool as well. Okay, we will keep this. We've got our blue source, our red source here. We've got our Buzzbots ready to go. Buzzbots, Ice Cream Kitty. We can go Buzzbots, and then next turn and the next turn go Ice Cream Kitty, sacrifice a Buzzbots if we want. The blue-green mirror match, sure. Foot Elite, sure. Let's try to get some card velocity going. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is going to be good. Does Machines can get back to pizza? And then we're going to end turn. They held up 4 mana, so they might have like a good kill spell for something. We don't have any good creatures to kill right now. Sure. Hopefully they put in 1 big creature versus a couple of small ones. Sure. Yeah, we have to kill this, I think. They're going to get 1 turn with their Madame Null to make something huge, and then we get to kill it. Okay, I think we'll do this for sure. Put a tap land into play. I don't want to let them know that this is coming. We can sack this, or we can just use it to gain some life to buy time against whatever monster they put into play. Okay. So we can get back the Nunchucks and a Buzzbots. This is the turn for them to play their giant creature and double its power and toughness. Yep, so they're going to get 4 counters on that. That's not great. But easy block. Okay, do this. I will gain the 3 life. Kill Madam Null. I know that it's not technically, like, because I could potentially try to kill them for next turn. But I think it's already lethal next turn if I level this up enough times. Because I can put 3 counters onto something. Sure. Yep, they kill my flyer. That could be good. So I think they're dead, right? Okay, let's just double check everything. Another permanent leaves the battlefield. So this can put 3 counters onto something for 7 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, and then we don't have quite enough to do that. Okay, fine. Fine. 3, 4, 5. This is tricky. Oh, this is actually lethal. Yep. 3. There were a lot of lines here. No, it's not quite lethal. Oh my god, I calculated wrong. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, that was so bad. Oh, that was trash. Oh, that was so bad. Apologies. Oh my gosh. I messed this up royally. Oh my gosh. I was 1 point of damage off a couple of times. And instead of... Oh gosh. I was 1 mana off. Oh my goodness. And then I tapped badly my colors. Like I kept white mana up for no reason. 8, 12, 2, 10, 13. I think I might live at 1. 12. Let's see how they attack. I could still steal a win here with Mind Transfer Protocol. They have 12, 14, 15 damage. Remember, my creatures have Menace, so they have to hold back 2 guys. They'd have to hold back all 3 to think. So I think I still win this game. Because remember, this gives Menace. Wow, this would be the most conservative no attack I've ever seen. I have nothing in play. Yeah, okay. There we go. We win. Nice. That was lucky. We escaped there with our lives. But that was potentially very dicey. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was one of the most crazy ways I could have played that. It was so not good. Oh my god. All of the lines were 1 off. I was like, I could buff this thing to a 4/5. I could double activate this thing. I could double activate this thing. I need to put on full control again. I've been playing way better with full control on, and playing badly is not something I strive for. Oh man, that was close to disaster. Okay. Okay. Main. Ice cream kitty coming down. What do they have? They don't have a 2-drop. Okay, they have Donatello, so that's not a particularly great card. Or Michelangelo, I mean. Okay, main. Play this guy out. Next turn we'll play the Pachyderm. So they played a 3-drop. They didn't do anything on turn 2. They didn't have a Sewer Valence Cam. Maybe they have Lessons from Life here. Slither Encrypted, sure. They could have Tenderize. If they activate the Mutagen token, they get 2 counters for their Michelangelo, but then I can use Return to the Sewer on it. Set them back a little. I'm not particularly worried about that just yet. It's a 5/5. I actually have the answer to it already. That's a really good answer to it. I might just play that here. Because that way if they do have a Tenderize, they use it on my Frog Butler. And then the next turn I can go Return to the Sewer, crack another thing. But first we're going to do this. We'll see what we shall see first. Oh, well, we're definitely playing this. Tenderize is a great card with that, though. So if they have Tenderize, they'll use it here. Probably. Or maybe not. Frog Butler, they don't know that I have the Tenderize to go with it. But that's another cheap answer to the Michelangelo. Mutagen, man. Okay. That's really good. But I do have Frog Butler as a blocker as well. So individually giant creatures aren't that scary. And I know it'll survive unless they do something crazy here. Sure. I think we just draw. That's a great draw. Or not terrible, at least. I want to go kill this Michelangelo. But I'm also really just want to get the Primordial Pachyderm down. Let's just play the Pachyderm. I have a suspicion that they will keep just putting 1 Mutagen token a turn and not attacking, because killing a Frog Butler is not the best use of their time, really. Hopefully. And I would like them to keep wasting their time to some degree in their Mutagen tokens. They should probably stop growing the Michelangelo, though. Yep. Growing that guy makes the most sense. We might return to the sewers, the Michelangelo. Tenderize can kill something that's more pressing. Okay, first things first. Let's play this pizza. Okay. building up both of our things here. They have 4 cards. We have 4 cards. They've cast a draw 3. We've gotten to sack a token to our Ice Cream Kitty. I think... It's not the end of the world, but it isn't great. We're just going to stick to our return to the sewer plan on their Michelangelo. Venus, sure. Sure, we have the 4 mana anyway. We'll ditch this guy. Venus is now priority numero uno. The mutagen token from this could actually be pretty helpful in clearing that away. Oh, that's pretty good. So we're gonna do this first because we have potentially some stuff to do with it. We have these 2 forests we don't want. Okay. Lessons from life should be really good here. Let's just ditch these 2. And returning 2 artifacts. We don't have 2 right now, but this and this will be the main 2. Those will probably die. And this thing doesn't have trample. And she's not going to be dealt damage if this jumps, so. And we could even threaten the double block on it. Punk frogs, sure. Okay. We're kind of in a dominant spot here. We just have all the tools because of this. Like our 2 sagas are just going to be so good for us. Let's go get... We don't have a swamp to go get. It's just... We could get our plains. We don't have any more self-mill, do we? No, we do not. So we can go get the plains when we play the Everything Pizza. For now, let's just get a relevant land. We don't have any more draw discard either, so we'll just play out all our lands. I think we're winning this game pretty comfortably right now. That is a great draw. Okay. So we don't have 2 artifacts to get back just now. But we can if we really try. Play this. Whenever a creature we control leaves, each opponent loses 1 life. And then we can use this for the black mana. We really want to start getting this up. We really want to kill Venus. Does this still have Death Touch? No, it does not. First things first, this should sack this mutagen token, I think. That is one heck of a draw. Kill Mutagen, man. I care about that more than this guy. And I don't really feel like paying the ward 3. Then I can kill that. Let's just kill this now. So they can't top deck an ooze spell? No, it's far more likely that they draw their own nunchucks and they decide to go for it. At least that's my current take. Rocksteady, I don't care about that guy at all. Maybe I should care about it, but can't be blocked by more than one creature. Yep. Okay, I will actually kill the Rocksteady now. Rocksteady, I can't punch to death. Whereas I can punch this one pretty easily. Or double block it down. Okay. Play this. Level it up. By sacking that. Punch that while they don't have anything going for them. Sure. This thing's a 1/3 now. That's funny. My artifacts are still not in the grave. I have one artifact. Just the one in the graveyard. So we'll still wait on using this. Next turn we can start sneaking our guys back into play. Make them lose a life. We'll just sack this to gain 3 life next turn. This card has been way better than I thought it would be. So we want to use this. We can sneak back into play Ray Fillet or something. Or we could just start leveling up this one. Getting back Ray Fillet seems nice. We can kind of do both. Actually, let's just do this twice. Okay, we'll get back our 1 artifact. Not the most value, but we want to keep this in play. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we can't use this yet. But I like the idea of this. I did this in a very weird order, but I should have done this way sooner in the process. Turn this into a bigger creature. No attacks. Next turn I can sneak in 2 things. Yeah. I think I did that slightly suboptimally. I mean, I wanted to get my +3 my counters going. Sneaking things back was also tempting. Oh, man. I think the fact that my deck was actually able to play Ninja Teen still makes this build more appealing for sure. Ice Cream Kitty's been really nice. I kind of want to play a second copy of that. I could play it over Mind Transfer Protocol. My creature count's at 10. It's a bit low for Mind Transfer. There's also another artifact. But I have plenty of artifacts to boost into creatures. And I have Omni Pizza to play on turn 2 as well. I mean, that was a weird draft for sure. But I feel like we've been doing pretty well with it, at least. 2 wins off the bat. Nicely done. Okay, great opener. We'll keep this. Okay, Frog Butler into Genghis Frog. Or probably more likely Ray Fillet. This is a mutant, though. We might want to maximize our mutant tokens. Against blue-red, getting a 1/3 is also appealing here. Yeah, let's just do that. We'll get our swamp now. I think making this a 2/2 is fine. They already wanted to kill it, though, so maybe I shouldn't have given them the satisfaction. Oh, they killed that. Perfect. I think that was probably the wrong one to kill. Though, what do I know? LOL. Get our swamp. Just playing our most expensive card every turn. This thing can eventually block these. They have nobody. Nobody knows the troubles I've seen. And we'll remove the counter from this down the line. Okay, so they're going to kill my token. Spoke Bow doing some work. This thing's going to be really hard to kill. Now we have 7 power in the air that we can kill them in 2 turns with. I mean, that's something. I think being aggressive here is fine. If they equip, oh my gosh. That is so good for us. We're hitting them for so much more damage than they're hitting us for. Buzzbots, sure. Does machines. Let's do this first. Maybe we draw something we care about more. Nope, we did not. Kill that guy, hit them for 8 in the air. And this thing, because it has a counter, it can crew this up. Synergy. Wow. Drag, okay. Ray Fillet down. Ray Fillet has gone down in the 4th round. Oh. So now if I draw a creature, I win? Nope, okay. Close, but no cigar. So what we're going to do here is hope to draw a creature. Oh, nice. I'm glad we saved our return to the sewers. If they're playing negate, they're playing negate and they get me. Boom! But no one plays negate. Oh yeah, let's go. That was pretty clutch. I was like, what could I lose to? And I was like, well, I wasn't thinking of that exact card, but I was like, okay, holding my removal spell feels like almost impossible to lose, whereas like equipping to put them to 1 versus 2 seems irrelevant. Or like half activating my card. Boom. I forgot to put it on full control there. Our Does Machines isn't looking crazy, but I think it's a great card. I mean, it's done actually some really good stuff. It's actually won us a couple games. Just by being a threat. Like, the 3 counters a turn on a creature is pretty scary. The real question you shouldn't be asking is does machines. It's why machines, or how machines. Gosh, I've been having so much fun playing recently, and I think it's funny because oftentimes a format like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles isn't my favorite, but the attitude that you go into the format with can really just shape things in a very positive way. So I'm feeling like really good about my plays, my mindset. They don't have a 1-drop. That's good to know. They don't have the Fugitive Bot or whatever it's called. We can go get a Forest. And, ooh, nicely done. Frog Butler on turn 2. We are living the dream. If they play Frog Butler, we're going to kill it with Tainted Tears for sure. Ooh, blue-red. Buzzbots. We will not be killing that. Do not fear. Okay, main phase. Play the pizza. And then decide whether we want to play this tap land. Yes, we do. Next turn, we'll play the Turtle Blimp. One of the cool things about our deck is none of our cards are that expensive mana-wise. Like, we have a couple 5-drops. We have 1 7-drop. Okay. We have Everything Pizza, I guess. Whoa, okay. So they're holding up Ooze Spill. If it was a kill spell, they would have killed it on their turn. Because killing that guy is going to probably be useful for them at some point. What other blue instants are there? There's Mind Transfer Protocol. Holding that up doesn't make any sense. What kind of hand do they keep that doesn't have a 3-drop or a 2-drop or something to do on turn 2? Man, what cards could they have? Oh my gosh. What cards could they have? I'm just like... Ooze Spill comes to mind. You could have the Tapper thing, I guess. Jenica's Technique. That doesn't make sense. I think I win this game if it goes long enough, and I'm just going to pass. If they don't have a 3-drop, then I guess they get me. No attacks in turn. We do have this Tainted Treats to play. Unless they have literally nothing in their hand, but then why would they keep that hand? I should be playing this forest out. Casey Jones, sure. Ravenous Robots. I feel like they'll cast it now. The old ooze spill. Yep, they did have it this whole time. I knew it. I knew it, McGonagall. I think I can afford to sack this to gain the life now. Maybe I'll regret that later. They're gonna get at least one artifact out of this Ravenous Robots, which is unfortunate. Wow, that's really unfortunate. They're going to target the token, I presume. I'm thinking I can maybe use this Tainted Treats to my advantage at some point to kill the Bespoke Bow mid-combat or something. Well, that's a card that can be used to help crew up the Turtle Blimp, which is nice. I'm holding a land in hand because if I do find my machines, then I'll want that in there. Donatello, you hate to see it. Raphael, sure. Everything Pizza would be a good draw here. There's the of machines. So I currently have one artifact in the graveyard. We'll do this. Maybe we'll mill one. Maybe we'll find one. Yep, we milled one. Nice. Let's ditch Lanes. Genghis Frog. No, Genghis Frog is better than Frog Butler here. Makes me more mutant stuff. Beautiful. Okay, we are cooking now. I assume they have a kill spell of some kind. I'm actually just going to try to kill their Buzzbots. If they deal 3 to my Blimp, that's fine. Sure. Krang is good. Okay, main phase. Do that. Then go to combat. Buff up this guy for starters. Actually, we want the ground guy bigger, I think. And then we might have to use tainted treats. We'll see how it goes. Planning on killing this anyway. Might as well do it now. I think this game was pretty good for me, except the Krang was really good for them. We have a good amount of life gain here. And we have a good amount of card draw as well. We're in like full-on survival mode. Okay, so they can kill my food token maybe? Yep, that's a bummer. That's a good draw though. Do this. See what we find. Nunchucks. Okay. I want to kill this Raphael really badly. Four, five, six, seven. So I can do both of these. Okay, we're gonna do this. I guess I could have technically done this pre-combat and done one extra point of damage. Sure. Sure. This is a dicey life total for me. I kind of want to just do this to gain the 3 life. I know that I will need white mana to use my everything pizza if I draw it. And I've already lost my planes. Sack a token, draw a card. Now that is the skipper. That is 100,000% the skipper. So we can still afford to sack this, I think. No, we want to just pass. Sure. They're digging. Remember that they do have extra life points to work with, so we can't really kill them next turn at least. Though we can come close because we have 2 mutagen tokens, which gets us up to 5 extra damage. Okay. And they're just digging for their own return to the sewer, I'm sure. And remember, 4 of their mana is locked up and using both of their pizzas this turn. If they don't want to die to Buzzbots. If they don't have an answer to Buzzbots, that is. And we've got a high life total here. We've lost our frog, though, so we can no longer cast our Everything Pizza. Which could be a downside for sure. They play a land. Sure. They're going for it. Sure, it's legendary, so. Who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Pass to combat. Tappy the Krang. They can only activate one of their pizzas now. And tap their 4/5. Yep. Nice. Draw main. So they can't activate this. This is probably the safest bet. They have no flyers. They could have one of those of their own, though, so we need to be careful. Boom! Got the win. Does Machines has been an absolute beating. Oh my gosh, that card's been insane. We're almost into Mythic. I feel really locked in this format. Like, I'm feeling real good about my evaluations and stuff. 4-0 with this deck. Sewer Valence Cam is so good. It might just be better than the 4-mana draw 3, put a land into play tapped. Like, but I ended up getting to wheel the Sewer Valence Cam from that pick. One of the reasons I was like, okay, this is the deck to draft is because I was wheeling Sewer Valence Cams with 2 cards in the pack. And that's called an exploit when that happens. That should just not happen ever. It feels weird because at this point in the format, I feel like more people would understand that sort of thing. But maybe I'm not. Iggy 707 is our opponent. Okay, this is an easy keep. We've got black mana, blue mana, green mana. Our mana has been very consistent this draft, which is nice. Well, new plan. Turn 2 Frog Butler never felt so good. Okay. Unless they play a Rokusaki, and then we will play our Buzzbots. Yup, that's not great. You hate seeing that. I mean, that's like the dream on the play. Buzzbots is just a much better trade into this. Turn 3, we can Tainted Treat something. Turn 4, we Tenderize Frog Butler. Turn 5, we do something. Turn 6, we Westwind Avatar. The plan is coming together. The name of the game against Black-White is Survival. Survival. Because we have some card draw spells. They're getting card advantage from this sort of thing, but I think we should be able to beat them if the game goes long enough. I also feel really proud about the last game when we got that. Oh my gosh, they had the removal spell. It's so cringe. I don't use that phrase lightly. Jeez Louise. And we didn't even draw a spell. Oh, they have mutanimals. Great. This is first. They just have it all. Frog Butler. That's a spell at least. Kill mutanimals. Next turn we need a spell to play. Frog Butlering with Novel Nunchaku. That is not the combo we were hoping for. No blocks. Okay. Maybe we have a chance if we draw like a creature here. Okay, okay. Oh, what a rip. That is the skipper. There's the skipper. Let's put a counter onto Genghis Frog. Then we will use Genghis Frog to fight this guy. And then next turn, Westwind Avatar is coming down to gain us back our life and stabilize everything. We didn't mind tapping this because... Oh my gosh, no! You're so good, opponent. You just have good cards. Yep. Don't want to take all that smoke. Sack this. Not quite good enough, but I respect the effort. They're gaining life. This is where we are almost on our last breath. We have one more interactive spell in the deck. Savanti Romero is just too powerful of a top-end card for us to beat. Just draw so many cards. Oh my gosh. 7, they gain back 2 life. Oh. I just kind of assumed this had... I thought this was simple stood for Menace. Oh, I see, I see. So they also trample over with Death Touch and mess me up. Okay. I understand now. I see the line. I see the vision. Okay, let's see if we can find... I mean, there's nothing we could draw here. Yep. That was just about as good of a play, like, curve out as you can have with this deck. That's one of the things when I play black-white these days, I don't try to bother with any late-game stuff. I mean, this card's objectively kind of bad, I think. But, like, Mutanimals is crazy. It's like a rare, basically. Savanti Romero is crazy. I had some good stuff going on, but they were able to snowball. They went turn 1 into turn 2. That's, like, the reason to play black-white is because I think I did the math. If you have, like, 4 copies of your 1-drops or something, then you get, like, 1 in, like, 60% of your hands. And if you have, like, 2 like of the Shredder guy, then, like, you'll draw 1 of them, I don't know, 30% of the time, so you can combine those 2 likelihoods because you have a couple more draws. So I don't know the exact numbers for all these things. It depends on the deck, but on the play, if you go turn 1 Squirrelanoids, turn 2 Oroku Saki, turn 3 removal spell to attack again, you're just like miles ahead. Okay, we're keeping this. This is a great hand. I mean, we have gotten pretty good with our land in terms of our hands. We will play the Everything Pizza here. Actually, this is so much better. This is where Lessons from Life does outshine the blue one. The blue draw spell. Okay, yeah, this is just feels almost like irrecoverable for them. Like, what the heck are they supposed to do here? We're going to Everything Pizza them on turn, like, 4. This is turn 3, turn 4. We're going to get them with this on turn 5 if they do nothing. Okay. So we don't want this to snowball, so let's just... Oh my gosh, what a rip. Yep, do this. I wanted to use all my mana this turn anyway. Just relies on them attacking. Oh, Mutanimals, I see. An opponent of culture, for sure. Go get my swamp. I'm just a bill. See, I already feel myself kind of just playing on autopilot here. On Capitol Hill. We'll keep this token in play. Actually, I kind of want to use it for making this guy bigger. Let's just keep it in play. We can sack it to the Westwind Avatar. Next turn, Everything Pizza is taking down the Mutanimal Menace. We have all the colors, even if they kill our Frog Butler because of this Omni Cheese Pizza. If they activate Leader's Talon here, we are just... the game's just over. There's almost nothing they could do to possibly recover if their best play with this mana is activate Leader's Talent. They have one turn to do everything they want with Mutanimals. Okay. Oh my gosh, another fantastic card. Yeah, we have to tap this guy because we don't want to sack this thing anyway. So we will just do this. We'll gain the 3 life. We'll deal 3 to this. We'll put 3 counters onto... Genghis Frog. That's maybe my best draw. I don't know. But I know that Does Machines is getting back in Everything Pizza soon. They ditch Michelangelo the Imposter. Okay, we're turning on full control. Okay. We could have attacked and then like untapped this guy to block one of their creatures. But I'm trying to play around them like sending this guy back to the sewer. Yeah, exactly. Bum, 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 bum. I could also untap this guy to block one of their creatures. I can just do that next turn too. Okay. I am going to sacrifice Mutagen token because I want to gain the life. But I don't want to lose my lands right now. And then I'm going to keep up my stuff. Let's go get another green source. Okay. Sure. They have a token in play. They get to draw. Okay, this one turn reprieve was all I needed. Sure. Perfect. Main phase. We only have one artifact in the graveyard right now. Let's just take our time here. Go Pachyderm. Because our everything pizza can't even kill anything right now. Play Pachyderm. Play Ninja Teen. Activate Ninja Teen, maybe? No, we want to keep our Death Toucher up. I think we're just going to activate Supervalence Cam here. Because that way we have 2 artifacts to get back guaranteed with those machines. Sure. Sure. Tap down their biggest one. My turn. Draw. Okay. Main. This. Draw 2. Discard. 1 Mind Transfer Protocol and a land. I still want to hit my land drops here. Play this. Activate this. Return the 2 artifacts. Okay. Their creatures are going to get huge in a hurry. Just going to start getting this going too. Play Buzzbots. I didn't have a single permanent leaf play this turn. So whenever they cast a spell, all their creatures get bigger. It's a battle of the classes here. But now I have a really good target for my Does machines. Which you better believe is getting activated this turn. Sally Pride, eh? Oh my god. Sorry for using the Lord's name in vain there, but my goodness. Ain't that something? Sally Pride, okay. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Well, we might lose this game. Because we can't really kill that. Because we milled our Tenderize. I mean, we have plenty of draws that could kill it. I mean, a couple at least. Well, that sucks. We have to use this to stop Sally Pride from attacking, that's for sure. I don't think we're in good shape, though. Just seems way too slow now. This game was very manageable until they added 40 creatures to play. Do we have to rely on top decking Tainted Pact here? Like, is that our only option? Like this Tainted Pact or something? No, we'll just hope that 2 cards in hand aren't spells. Which is almost certainly not true. They probably have spells here. Gosh darn it. What a turn of events this has been. Okay, one card down. There's a reason this card is almost unbeatable, and it's because when you make 3/1/1, 3/2/2s, and force your opponent to kill it instantly, still, you basically can't lose. But they have a spell here, looks like. Oh, yep, 7-drop. That's not what we like to see. Okie doke. They do sack it. Okay, we will activate this. And tap this. Maybe we were supposed to be like, okay. Yeah, okay, sure. I'm just like so dead. My only hope is winning in the air. Before they kill me with like thousands and thousands of creatures. We have to keep this in place so we have red mana to activate this. But I think our plan is going to be 3 counters here, 3 counters here, try to win the game with it. Well, that's crazy. Draw. How much mana do I have? 8, 9, 10, 11. So 2 plus 7. I think I can survive 1 attack. Three damage to this thing. Oh no, they have a reach creature. Whoops. Yeah, I think I still kill this though. 3 life, 3 damage to this. 3 counters on this guy. Tap my Death Toucher sadly, but that's how it goes. They discard a creature, so they have spells to cast. Oh, right, they gain 2 life every time one of their creatures dies. Then we can go combat. 3 counters here. And then end of combat. Is there any hope for us? Yes. Yes, there is. We have plenty of chump blockers. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chump blockers. Okay, I think we might be able to live here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 attackers. And we have 5 blockers. And then we could maybe kill them with buzzbots. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm saying it's impossible. There is no way we win this game anymore. My gosh. What's it like, opponent, to just have it all of the time? Oh, the ninja technique. Getting closer and closer. If they attack with too much, maybe we can get him. Okay, I don't think that's going to happen. We kind of don't want to kill any of their creatures. This is going to hit us for 8. Then we just block. Yeah, we just take way too much damage here. Once they got rid of our 10-10, this game was over. I mean, we had to hope that they didn't have an answer to the 10-10. I mean, we just go absorb 7. Absorb 4, no. Absorbing 7 is, no, that's not the most we can do. Jump there. Jump there. No, that's not even a jump. Jump here. Jump here. Jump there. And then we take 6, 12, 22, 28. We were close-ish. I mean, if they hadn't bounced our guy, we would have been able to win this, I think. Jeez. Just so messed up. We could have tried to return to the sewers on the Sally Pride. We were kind of trying to get them to attack with everything. We block Sally Pride then, and we would... what damage did they extra? Yeah, we could have blocked their other stuff. I think, maybe? Oh, man. Maybe it was always doomed. Yeah, because they just buff up all their guys. So we were at -6. What could we have blocked with our 10-10? We could have blocked this thing with our 10-10 because we just needed to keep it alive, and then chump blocked an extra 6. Maybe that wouldn't have been enough. Maybe playing my land first was a flaw. If I play this land, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. They were going to kill us even if we kept our 10-10 up. Frog Butler. We should have sacked the Omni Cheese Pizza so we could keep Frog Butler up. I thought we were going to be able to sacrifice this to gain the life. I didn't calculate it in time. Maybe we were supposed to activate Ninja Teen attack with all of our guys, but they were at a high life total. It wasn't going to work. I mean, Sally Pride is messed up, especially because we'd used one kill spell, but then our other kill spell was on the bottom of our deck. So we weren't able to deal with it instantly. Really weird game. I mean, I felt like we had a chance there, honestly. I shouldn't have used my everything pizza, I don't think it was efficient enough. I should have just given my guy Menace so that if they wanted to try and deal with it, like if I activate Ninja Technique, I have so much more mana to work with there. I think that was my flaw. Was thinking that I had to use everything pizza there, when in reality I should have used I mean, I was going to be in trouble when Metal had bounced my guy anyway, was the thing. I was kind of hoping they didn't have any interaction, but I should have used my things a little bit differently anyway. Even on the draw, this hand is still nutso. We're going to keep this for sure. Unless they go Dream Start against us, I think we're going to be heavily favored just on the way this works. Unless they kill Frog Butler, of course, but if they kill Frog Butler, they kill Frog Butler. Not much we can do about that. Black-green. I hate facing Frog Butler when I'm on the draw, and I can't kill it in time. Like, they just get a huge edge here. Oh my gosh. Like, they kill my Frog Butler, play another 2-drop or something. It's just, like, so bad for me. Courier of Comestibles. I commend you, opponent. Okay, they have everything pizza. Yikes. I can kill that, though. Especially once we can kill it in a couple turns, because this is clearly a Lessons from Life turn. This is where we can take the advantage in mana. So now they have access to 5 mana on their turn. We'll have access to 5 mana on our turn. We can go Ice Cream Kitty, Tainted Treats their Frog Butler, or Tainted Treats their Everything Pizza, depending on how their colors are looking. Oh no, this is bad. Yeah, their deck is just gonna steamroll us. What a bummer. Ducks. Double Everything Pizza, eh? Maybe they don't have blue mana. That's probably our best bet, honestly. The old hope you don't have blue mana play. Or honestly, we could just hope that our Westwind avatar gets us enough value to compete. They're also 3 turns away from using the pizzas. I mean, these decks always have blue mana, though. Wow, they ditched the Courier of Comestibles, like, main phase. Shucks. Main this Westwind, sacrifice our food token. Because the mutagen token can let Slither Encrypted attack past Ice Cream Kitty in the future. Oh, yes, thank goodness. They don't have the Tainted Treats to kill the Westwind. Okay, they're 2 turns away from an everything pizza. Hopefully they miss a land drop here. Yep, there's the blue mana. Ouch. Oh, come on. You are kidding me. Okay, well, we are in trouble. Oh, we've got trouble. Oh, what a rip. Get rid of this thing. Boom, Bob's your uncle. Put it back on top. Sure. I need to keep all my lands around. Big draw. Nope. We need Tenderize. Do we still have that? Yes, we do. Sure. Oh! Life is good. Just draw what you need every time. And you can't possibly lose. Main. Land. Make it so Slither Encrypted can attack. They have one guy. I'm gonna play Ray Fillet and then makes this a 2/2 and then it's a 7. Or they block, they chump here is the max they can absorb. Is 3 and they take 7, 11, 13. Yeah, gosh, Tenderize was such a good rip off the top. Oh my gosh. Well, we played well and got lucky. The best combo. Jeez Louise. Drawing to, I think we drew Return to the Sewers into Tenderize to deal with that 8/8. Oh my gosh. Facing off, I mean, I'm just glad we didn't lose 3 in a row. Like, starting off 4-0, only to lose 3 in a row would have been pretty demoralizing, especially because, like, the ones we lost were pretty tough. Their deck, I think, was probably better than mine for the matchup, but we were able to tempo them out. And, Tainted Treats on their Frog Mother. I mean, they were on the play. If we were on the play, that game, I don't think would have been that close. But, okay, keep this. Play this. We might ditch the Surveillance Cam to the Does machines, because then we can get it back. Boom, 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 boom. Mill 2, draw 2, discard 2. So if we find an artifact in the top 4, we can set up for full value. 1, 2, draw 2, discard. Discard. I don't think we're going to discard this thing now, because we just want to use this second mode later. We're going to keep the planes, though. Let's discard these two. Buzz butts. And we kept double blue over double green because we can play this and activate it in the same turn now, maybe. Sure. Here we go. Oh gosh, that's a good card. Okay, and then we'll use our Surveillance Cam to tap something. We want to get all of our guys out of 3 damage range. Sure. They have a ninja. That's a bummer. Are they going to pay the 3 life? No, they are not. What a shame. Do they get another Weathermaker? Yeah, that sucks. They'll probably pay the life on that. No, they will not. Okay, because it's in chump block mode anyway. I guess that makes sense. Okay. This seems like it might be enough for lethal. We Mind Transfer Protocol up the Surveillance Cam. We have 3, 7, 8, 12, 13. They're going to get a chump block in. Let's just do this. They have so much going for them. We're probably going to lose this, but they're at 5 now. Whenever one of our creatures leaves play, they lose a life. And we can turn our guy into a 4/5 by surprise. Yup. I don't like letting Donatello hit me, but it felt like my best bet. Okay. I mean, they definitely have something here. Yeah, that's what they have, obviously. I don't think they can kill me. This can deal 3 to me. Okay. They go to 1. They can zap me for 3. There's no way I can lose this, right? There can't possibly be a combination of cards that kills me here. They'd have to gain so much life. I have 3 menace guys coming at him. Okay, well, that's a way they could gain a bunch of life. Oh man, there goes my life total plan. Yep. They have the ability to use the Weathermaker to zap me. But I think the Menace might be too much for him. That's the hope, at least. Okay, so we get him. Because they have to trade with... They have to trade with one of my creatures, or they die. No, they double block. This one. So let's see. Is there a way for them to live if I just animate this? Honestly, I can just Novel Nunchaku and it's over too, right? Because they can't block both. Yeah, I'm just trying to see. I want to make sure the math works on the Mind Transfer Protocol. So if I turn this into a creature, they could go double block one, double block the other. My guy's going to die in any case, and then they die. The Novel Nunchaku line, I kill one of their things, and I have 2 menace creatures. And they only have 3 blockers. Let's just do this one, because it's simpler, but the other line also works. Ooh, that was a close call. That game was close. Yeah, that ninja card, Ninja Teen, is way better than I thought it was. Also, even splashing it has been way better than I thought it would be. Let's go. Patched Plaything, that's funny. Head into the final round. Let's try to get that trophy. Okay, we got a keeper. Not the best hand I've ever seen, but... Oh, it just got good, though. Holy baby, let's go. When you get to the final round, the only thing you want is a Frog Butler. No, we're on the draw, and our opponent has Frog Butler first. Well, life goes on. The Frog Butler mirror match. You hate to see it when you're on the draw. My gosh, it's so much better to be on the play with the Frog Butler. Oh, gosh. They get to tenderize, don't they? Yep, of course they do. Devastation. Draw. Okay, well, at least we're going to Tainted Treats them. And I don't even think for a second about this play. I think it's just got to be correct. Oh, thank gosh. I thought they were going to saved by the shell their Frog Butler, and I was going to be doomed. I was like, oh, I should have done this on upkeep. Okay. Sure. We missed a land drop, so they won't be suspicious. We'll happily trade a food for their guy. Or whatever removal spell they have. Tenderize. They are tenderizing it up, aren't they? They just love being tender. They're very kind in that way. They're just a tender player. Zoo Escapees. Nightmare. We're losing to the Zoo Escapees deck. Hope for the land so that I can then play a 2-drop. Nope. Never lucky. Great that we don't have to discard a hand size at least. They aren't doing much, and they're playing bad cards. Like, these 2 cards are bad. I would try not to play them. Rocksteady's not great. The only problem is we're missing land drops. There's a land. Main phase. Play land. Play Buzzbots. Play Ice Cream Kitty. Now we can block the Zoo Escapees for days. We have a chump blocker for Putrid Pals. And we're going to draw an extra card while we gain 3 life. This is like a gain 3 life draw card right here. They have nothing. Wow. They must have double black spells or something. Okay. Yep. We'll definitely happily chump block here. We're just trying to build up to a slithering cryptid that can eventually punch this, maybe. Ragamuffin Raptor to get back a Frog Butler or a Rocksteady. Rocksteady makes sense. We are not finding good luck with our lands, are we? No, we are not. I'll answer that question for you. It is really, really unfortunate that we're going to lose our final round like this. Really makes me sad. They missed a land drop, though. That's good. I don't like having to do this. I don't like it. Maybe I should have played Ray Fillet if I was going to block like that. They're cycling it again? Oh my gosh, they have to have a second one in hand then. That's the only explanation. Ice Cream Kitty's fine. It is going to start sacrificing Zoo Escapees, though. There's a land. Okay. And then we will keep the token in reserve to sack to Ice Cream Kitty, I think. Because we don't even want to have a card that trades with Zoo Escapees. And the Ray Fillet is going to trade with Putrid Pals. It could also be that they're newer. Okay. And they just don't have a second Rocksteady in hand. That's my prey. My hope. And they just cycled it because they wanted to do something with their mana. Oh, that's so much worse. Oh, that's so much worse. Yes, we are, what is the phrase, toast? Okay, well, we did our utmost here. We drew really badly and didn't really get to do a ton. Bum 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 bum. There's a land at least. We're going to still battle because maybe we can pull some miracle together. But I am not holding out hope for a hero here. They get triple Ragamuffin Raptor. The third one only gets back a Zoo Escapees at least. Oh my gosh, will that be able to save me at all? I still only take 2 here. Yeah, there's Rocksteady. There's the boy. The hero, the champ. Okay, we're hitting land drops now. Play this. We want to return to the sewer, the Rocksteady. But we won't yet. First, we will play... We're close to being able to go Cryptid, Token, Punch Putrid Pals. But instead, we're going to go... Instead, we're going to go return to the sewers, sewer valence cam. Do we want to use this during main so we can put a counter on our guy? Yes. Okay. Sure. The triple Ragamuffin Raptor is going to be real tough to beat here. But we're going to do our utmost. Oh, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't they have that? Oh, man. Well, that's really bad. Obviously. We might have been able to win this game if they hadn't... I mean, we would have been able to win this game if they didn't have the Shredders thing. That was, like, obviously, like, top 5 worst cards in the set for them to have for me there, the Mythic Rare. Hate to see that in the trophy match. Unfortunate. If I draw a land here. I needed to draw a land so I could go Cryptid. Cryptid, token on Cryptid, punch. I don't think we're going to ever get to use Ninja Teen here. I mean, we're just dead, aren't we? Yeah, we can't make this happen. What's in our graveyard? Ice Cream Kitty, Buzzbots. So we can activate, play 2 more 2-drops, chump block here. Yeah. Oh, that was frustrating. I think we could have, like, I think our deck was way better than their deck. It's just, once again, if we'd been on the play with our Frog Butler, we would have crushed him, I think. It's just how it goes. Oh my gosh. They played a Putrid Pals and hit me with it for the whole game. And I missed land drops, so I couldn't do anything. Oh my gosh. Missing land drops is my least favorite thing. And then making too many land drops. It's kind of funny how the two sides of the curve get you like that, but I think our deck was pretty good. I think we played really well, and I think overall it was a big success. So if you made it to the end of this video, in the comment section down below, leave hashtag switch success, because we switched into a very different deck from what we had, and it ended up working out pretty well, I think. Or hashtag pure class, because the Ninja Teen and the Does Machines were the class cards that were quite powerful for us. So I hope you enjoyed the video, learned something about the draft portion, how to navigate the games, even though we didn't get the trophy. 6-3. You can't complain about that. It's still a great run. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll talk to you next time.